Hello and welcome to 20 Possibilities.
Hello.
All right.
My ears on straight.
So, the important questions asked.
Yeah, right.
So, last session,
Bam!
it was, hey, why aren't you here, Wanderer? We need a bit more chaos in this room. Let's.
Well, I think my Twitch is way lagging on the computer.
I'm like trying to get Piglet out of what she has to do today, but it's not going to work.
As I was going to say, the Chaos Mod watched 3 full episodes
Oh, jeez.
of the stream at ×2 playback on YouTube.
That's a lot of quick chaos.
Yes, very quick, easy, nice, bite-sized consumable chaos.
All right.
And I still miss out on the last 30 minutes. Damn.
It was consumable?
You know what? I'm not gonna send you anything now. I was gonna be nice and send you shit. Now I'm not.
Honestly, I take it as a compliment. That means she finds our content more consumable than Critical Role.
Yes, I
I'll
do.
take that.
All right. So, getting back on track. Last session.
No, I'm just gonna dunk on Critical Role for the next like half hour. It'll be fine.
You guys.
Please don't. If in case they ever watch this, they won't.
You guys headed back after exploring a bit of the castle, kind of. You got your maps drawn by Mira, headed back to the safe house, and then Wanderer decided to introduce you guys to the game Truth or Dare. That
Okay.
took a bit of a interesting turn, and you guys learnt stuff
Sorry.
about each other.
Many crunchy noises.
After the game was completed, Wanderer started to glow white, and Jago rushed over to try to grab her to stop her. Earlier in the night, Jago had brought Bits back using a bit of his blood and Wanderer's blood, which resulted in a slightly scaly Bits. But in doing so...
There's an elf arm. Don't forget the elf arm.
No, he didn't. There was no elf arm. I don't care how much you push that to be canon. It didn't
just
happen.
sticking right out of the just sticking out of the abdomen on the back. Just all, hey guys.
Forever flipping everyone the bird.
Flesh tongue.
Because it's an Australian spider, clearly.
So, because of this, when Jago made contact with Wanderer, she was like slowly turning white, with this magical essence, like she was about to teleport again. Jago also started to turn white, and she manages to push Jago off and cast Dispel Magic, I believe it was, on Jago.
Oh, she Misty Stepped.
Yep.
Yeah,
she got away from you, and then she
yeah.
cast, I think it was Dispel Magic on you to try to save you, and in doing so, interrupted the spell from completing, and both of you ended up not teleporting, and then,
It was Bits the spider that teleported.
No, Bits is still around, I believe. I don't know, no one checked.
No one cares.
Check in the night.
And then as Mira said to Wanderer, all right, we better get back to the castle for the night so we don't get in trouble. As you were walking out the door, Mira left first and Wanderer was following, and as she got to the door, she just disappeared into nothing. And you guys realized that she teleported again. And that's pretty much where we left off, I believe. So Mira's heading back to the castle. And she's just realized that her pet is disappeared.
Fun.
So it's probably about 11 o'clock at night. Bit late. What are you guys doing?
Well, we still obviously we've got to sleep at some point. But after this, what we've got? Still got two days to full thing.
Sorry, there was a slight thing that I missed in that. Only slight. Wanderer summoned
Like,
an illusionary dragon, which turned out to be a real dragon, and a wild magic burst made her able to speak to small animals, which she then spoke to the dragon, and Jago killed the dragon, which was linked to Wanderer, and therefore killed Wanderer. And then
Yeah, I spoke through
got-
bits and got different
Yeah.
bits and pieces from the conversation.
yes, that's right. And then Zouston was concerned because he knew that Wanderer's god is a dragon. And
Yes, I
he
killed a
thought
god.
that, yeah, so he thought Jago had killed the god. That's right.
Yeah.
so what I'm hearing is I am not allowed to go and host anyone or miss a single goddamn stream.
Well, think about the first time I missed a stream. Everything fucking happened and I wasn't there.
Yes, but you could catch up. I had 30 more goddamn minutes.
15 if you watch it in double time.
No, it was still 30, even with double time.
Quadruple time.
No, because then I can't understand people talking. At least on double time, I can understand.
Alright, so it is late evening, late night. What are you guys doing? You still have one more night after this before the ceremony of the full moon.
Here's the serious question: is there a random dragon carcass inside the safe house?
I will say the dragon was only like a about this big.
Try that again.
The dragon was only about this big.
Alright.
It was like a, what are they, pseudo dragon sized.
Oh,
Oh, Pseudo Dragon, yeah.
Like that
Itty bitty
dragon on, what is it, Mulan?
Well,
Mulan?
Mulang. Oh wow.
Yes.
Sort of size?
Sorry, I just read the chat. Jago killed Wanderer. Zouston saw Jago kill a god. Wanderer is a god.
let's not give her ideas, people.
Oh, she saw it in the chat already. Amongst all of my spam.
Yes.
The character's already
Purposely,
broken.
I didn't purposely kill Wanderer, alright? Jeez.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It was a spur of the moment thing after you shot put somebody into a wall.
Oh,
No,
yeah, I forgot
That was
about
hilarious. And that was
Dustin
awesome.
shot put me into a wall,
I thought I went
didn't
through the-
you?
No, it was you. You lodged me. No, but
Yeah, I loaded through the wall.
See, when I was listening to it, I thought Shadow did it, and then I had to rewind back, and I'm like, oh no, it was somebody else.
yeah, I know
Didn't-
when I got lodged
No.
through the wall. It was fucking awesome. I loved it. It was brilliant.
Who was it?
What?
I don't
went
remember
through
who
the
I
that
wall?
was.
thought, I thought it was Shadow that
It
hunted
was a gnome.
the gnome through the wall.
All I know is I went through a wall.
Anyway,
I also know I stuck in a wall because Zouston
Yes.
hit me.
That's right. Yeah, that happened too. We both got stuck in that wall.
so
Hey,
what are you
wall
guys doing
buddies.
this week?
Exactly. Well, I'm looking at that tiny little dragon, and
It's not there.
Oh.
It
I'm gonna
teleported
go to
with.
bed. No, I gotta kill a god.
oh shit.
So basically, last session you killed a god and made glory holes. Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah.
Glory
Zouston
holes.
Going to
sized
bed.
glory holes.
The thing, the things sticking out of the glory holes weren't very big either.
And no one wanted to suck them.
Halfling and a gnome.
Oh, what the-
No man.
Well,
Yeah.
honestly, I'm just gonna say it. I'm happy to stay in this house for another day. I don't see anything else I want to do out there. Because let's face it, I look like this, and I get treated like shit out there. Fuck them. No offense, Shadow, but your home sucks.
None taken.
I looked the wrong way.
Hey, look up. On my screen, it's up.
Yeah, but on the stream,
On
you
Twitch,
just pointed at Dana.
it's down.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So, you guys are resting for the night?
Yeah, I am.
Yep.
We've got
Yeah.
another bottle of rum from the cupboard.
For sure.
All right. You're doing watches. I mean, it's a safe house. You've slept here a couple of nights. There is guards patrolling that they're illusionary, but they're guards.
Yeah.
Should be fine.
All right. So you're all
That's the
taking a
worst that
long
can happen.
rest, correct?
All the
Don't
guards on
say
the
that.
I'm taking
Just-
a long
I'm
rest.
trying to. Yeah. All right. So you're having a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Jago, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Ah!
Oh, before the long
There.
rest?
No, this is part of the long rest.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I've already recovered everything, so. But I'll do it anyway. Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
And that's why I don't do practice rolls anymore.
As you're sleeping, you're having this vivid dream of like frolicking in a field, bits beside you,
Burritos?
and yes,
Eating a burrito. Come on.
it is. There is like clouds that look exactly like burritos that you ate too many of.
Burritos gallop across
I'm
the
happy.
field.
Yes. Yeah. All the animals in this, except for Bits, are burritos. Bits has 2 little burritos in his hand,
Yeah.
and you
Elf
guys
hands?
are like, yep, you guys
You
are
think they're the
frolicking
elf
through
arms?
this like knee-high grass, and you kind of like stop and you see Bits start to glow that white as it starts to envelop him, and he disappears, and his 2 little burritos drop into the grass.
Uh-huh.
And
I'm
then,
not going to let them go to waste. I'll eat them.
as you reach down for them, you see your hand slightly start to go white, and it's climbing up your arm further and further, and this searing pain shoots down your arm, and you wake up.
I look over and search for Bits.
He's
Straight
still
away.
sleeping in a curled ball at the end of the bed. His legs all up, kind of like a dead spider on its back.
I was
With
going
a-
to say, the
with a
death
little-
girl?
Yeah, no,
The
yeah,
death
with a
girl?
little plush fucking burrito teddy hugging it.
Oh,
One of those chew toys.
That is fucking adorable.
With this giant
It's canon
elf
now.
arm just
It's canon.
sticking out the side. Oh.
Is anyone else? Everyone else? Everything's the same. Everyone's where they are.
You guys all have your own rooms in this house.
Oh, okay. And it's definitely the same glowy stuff that happened to me earlier that day.
Yep. Your arm is like, even now, it's like you've got pins and needles the whole way down your arm.
You slept on it.
I slapped my face a couple of times, reassure myself it's a dream,
Slap the arm.
and then no, slap both no. And then I will get up and I will actually grab Bits and bring him closer to me. Just on the side, not up near my face, but a little bit closer. And almost like, you know, when you're like, you don't cuddle, but you sort of just like touch them so that you like, you know that they're there. Like just with, I'm going to do that with bits, just so that like, and then I'm going to try and go back to sleep.
I have a
Uh,
quick question.
mm,
Seeing as though we discovered the bits was scaled last session, does that mean that he sheds the scales in a dust like moths do?
this is the whole. Can I steal one of Ra's fucking scales again?
You ain't
Yes.
Komori, damn it.
No, I don't want to steal it. I just want to know if I can use the spider as a flash bomb. Smoke bomb.
Absolutely not.
It's an option. I was given an option. I'm going to take it.
A last option, yes, maybe.
Yeah.
Because it is a familiar, no.
Damn it.
It is a Fey
I think-
origin, so it
Yeah.
yeah, they're not bound by shedding and stuff.
They don't shed. It just brushes off them. It doesn't. If you ever tried to like swat a moth, you end up with like fluff all
Yeah,
over your
and
head.
that's what stops them from being able to fly. They need that powder on them to fly.
So theoretically, me throwing bits would technically make us flying spider.
If you
Well,
throw
that's it. You throw
bits, you
bits, you
either
go,
have to make a Pokemon reference or a Buzz Lightyear reference. Anyway,
Okay, I can do that.
I'm not flying.
I
I'm
get a
just falling
Pokemon reference.
inside.
We
Disney
can't.
rules. We can't afford a Disney lawsuit.
You think we can afford a Nintendo lawsuit?
Anyway, you manage to get back to
Fine.
sleep. It takes you a bit, and you keep on having these almost what's it called, where you kind of feel like you're in control of your dreams, and
Loose.
Vivid dreaming.
yeah, so
Lucid.
Loose.
No, lucid.
Lucid.
Sorry, lucid.
so you're like purposely staying away from this field, but the more that you kind of like drift off, it's the more this field kind of drags you in. But you managed to get a long rest. You all get a long rest. Was there anything you wanted to do this day, or did you want to skip a day and head to the day of the full moon?
I vote skip.
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 Yeah, alright.
I cannot
skip.
hear any space bars. Thank you.
Ah,
Oh, that made
I
me
don't-
roll a wisdom save again, apparently.
Yay.
Damn it, I wasted a good roll.
Ah!
we'll count it for the next one. How about that?
I finally
my-
clicked my long rest.
All right. So you guys lounge around the safe house for a day. Mira, I would say, checks in, spends a bit of time with you,
Make sure that they're
informs
okay.
you that what was her name?
I try to climb try to climb the wall using only my
Oh, excuse me. Jeez.
Yeah,
You're
what
right.
was her name?
I did write it down. I've got Alderon, which is the guard, but
Oh, that guard won't last long.
Luna.
I wrote it down too. Yeah.
Yeah. So Luna was the leader of the resistance. So you guys have a bit more of a talk about your plans, which is kind of consisting of, from if you're sticking with the same plan, was to go into the castle for the king's ceremony, where you get to go speak to him. And then Mira was going to illusion you guys leaving the castle. You guys were going to go hide somewhere. And then after the event had finished, go and do something with the king. So
Make them go outsies.
is that still the plan?
As far as I'm aware.
As far as Zalsum knows, he's just along for the ride. He'll do whatever people tell him to do at this point.
Like
He'll
a
do
good
whatever
pet.
his friends tell him to ask him to do at this point to help out.
Walking along with his chest out because he thinks he killed a god. Like fucking big stepping.
Which are half
Like-
the human-sized steps.
Like
Yeah.
that one meme.
Yeah. I think I know the one. Yeah.
All I'm hearing is
He's a bit. Yeah.
what is it? Staying Alive, where they're strutting down the street.
Think of more of the Ghostbusters fucking strutting down the street where they're all like fucking big steps, like nothing could touch them.
Let me see if I can find the meme.
So that day goes by without
Continue.
issue. Night comes, you go to sleep. Jago, roll me another wisdom save.
Can I take the last
No.
one that I rolled? Oh god damn it! I know it's gonna be shit now.
Fucking hell.
Never mind. I'll take that back.
You don't feel the pull to that field as strong. It's still like slightly there, but it's nowhere near as strong as it was last night. And you continue to dream about burritos and burrito related stuff.
So you said I was in control of my dream, right?
Slightly. It's the further you go
Even-
into a deep sleep, the less control you have.
I
So when you start your dreaming off, you are in a lucid state.
Can I, with that roll at least,
Mhm.
go closer to the field to see if I can, I don't know, investigate what's going on at some point. I don't know.
Sure.
Just
I'll
get a
allow that.
feel of, yeah.
I will say that you're kind of picturing walking down a hall with doors everywhere. And you can sense that the field is behind this one door.
Yeah.
Do you go to open the door?
Oh my god, I can't speak. Hesitantly. That was barely a sentence.
got
Yes,
there.
yes, I opened the door.
As you reach for the door, your fingers start to tingle and your hand starts to tingle. Not as painfully as last night, but it is like it has that tingle. And as you open the door, you see the field that is just. Make a history check for me. So the closest thing that you've kind of seen to this kind of rolling hills is actually just outside of what was it called? Rockdale, where on the south side, heading towards so it's like that hilly area. It isn't that hilly area, but it's the closest thing that you can picture is like that, where you got the road that goes to Wattlevale and then spreads off towards the encampment that Cedric's currently at.
Okay.
So it's like that's the closest. It's like your brain trying to
Comprehend it, sort of thing, and
Yeah.
that's yeah. Okay. So I'm not turning white or anything yet, am I? So can I enter and go
I was
closer?
going to say you
to
haven't
the field?
stepped through the door yet, have you?
I'm definitely, I'm just cautiously going to step through the door.
As your foot hits the grass, your hand starts to sting and the white starts to climb. and like goes about up to your elbow at this point, and
People are suffering from chemical bleaching.
it's like
People pay money for that.
Jago when he does that on his arsehole.
the only thing I can kind of like
Yep.
it's like
Like,
stinging
are we
nettle.
talking like Back to the Future, like where his arm starts to like disappear and then?
No. It's your hand's still there. It's just got this white
Oh, okay.
glow, and it feels like you've run your arm against stinging nettle. Like it's
Oh,
it is starts off as pins
Got
and needles
gippy
and
gippied.
gets like more and more painful. And
Yep, someone decided to hug a gimpy gimpy tree.
the further you go in, or the longer you stay in this field, the further it starts crawling up your arm.
does it like? Is it just?
Does it
If
hurt?
I'm heading in the middle of the field, like basically, is it like sort of like a compass where like if I start to walk away, it like goes away, or you know what I mean? Like, is there an area that?
No,
Or it's just the whole sort of field.
It's just the whole field. Like, as soon as you step through the door, you started to feel it tingling, like, grow in your hand. Trying to phrase this right without it sounding bad.
Gonna anyway.
And the longer that you're in here, the more intense it gets, and the further it rises up your arm. It doesn't seem to
Okay,
matter,
so-
like, which way you're going or anything like that.
Can't. There's nothing around. It's just a field, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
There's not even burrito animals this time.
They don't even
What a
breathe
shit
on
dream.
us.
What's the point?
Fuck this, I'm waking up.
I'm gonna trudge in a little bit deeper, just a little bit until like it basically engulfs like up to my waist or something, like on my torso. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's doing it or what it is or why it's happening. But looking at the field, I'm guessing that there's nothing around. I can't.
All right. First off, make your Constitution saving throw.
Swing and a miss.
Actually, no. So I'm going to fail. Everyone say that I'm going to fail.
Oh, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
You got this, buddy.
You got this.
Swing and a miss.
Why? Saving throw, yeah, sorry.
Yes.
I was doing the right thing.
Okay.
7.
Chaos.
All right. You take 2 points of damage
Oh,
as the stinging sensation grows across your chest and up your face, like, and down your torso at the same time, as it's slowly starting to envelop you, and you're seeing the white. It was very similar to how you didn't have this pain sensation when you were like lighting up when you were holding on to Wanderer, but
yeah.
it is that same bright white light feeling. It's just this one has pain, and it is slowly absorbing through your body. And what's your intelligence?
+3. 17 intelligence.
I would say that you, after taking that first bit of damage, as it was more as it ran up your face, you're like, if I stay here, I'm going to take more damage, and I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I would say that at this point, if it's coming up to my face, I'm gonna try and make my way back to that door.
All right. Now,
10 out of 10. Do not recommend getting stung by a Spitfire caterpillar,
no.
especially
I
if
was
you rub it
trying-
near your eye.
I was trying not to use that analogy, but
Yeah.
that's what I was coming up with when I was
Yep.
trying to, and I was like,
I have been. I have been
Wait,
before.
how many people here have been stung by Spitfires? Am I the only person who hasn't?
I mean, I was when I was a kid, but I always played in the bush.
Yeah, when I
so-
was a kid.
You and George.
I
That's
took
only
one
'cause I
look at the
poked
little
it.
fuckers and went, I'm not going near that thing. That thing looks
Yeah, but if you
scary.
climbed trees and you couldn't see
Mm.
where it was and you just brushed it with your
Still
elbow,
muted, George.
Anyway, getting back to this, I need you
Oh.
to roll me a athletics.
Me?
Yes. As you start to head towards the door. I think we all know where this is
Yeah.
I
going.
just realised I was fucking muted that whole
That's what I said.
time.
Yeah, you're
Devin.
muted, Georgie.
As you,
I was asking, I had no idea what you guys were talking about.
they're little caterpillars, but they
The Spitfires.
burn. They got
Caterpillars?
like, yeah, they got like
Yeah.
fur
Let
on
me
them.
see.
They look
fur's
nasty.
Like,
I'll send you a photo of them there.
They're called, look up sawfly lava.
No,
They look nasty.
not all sawfly look like
Blue
it.
sawfly is Spitfire.
So,
Okay.
I just made my glasses even worse. All right. So as you start to head towards the door,
Shouldn't wear
this
glasses.
thing is still growing across your face and down your torso. They don't seem to be making any progress towards the door. It seems to be matching your movement as you're trying to get towards it. I will say, sorry, Piglet just messaged me. Am I a god now? I will say that you are still technically lucid dreaming, so you do have some control over this plane.
okay. I have some control over this plane, so I like if I can imagine stuff, it might appear.
It's a possibility.
I think. Look, the only thing I can think of doing, when Jago's in trouble, he would probably think of one thing that he would want there. So I'm going to think my hardest about May and see if she apparates or a version of her apparates or something that will give him sort of the strength to like go on, I guess, sort of thing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He's panicking right now. He's like, fuck, I don't know what to do. Like,
I would say
I'm looking for this door.
roll me a persuasion.
Okay. Ugh. I used up all my good rolls. Fucking hell.
Jesus. All right, I roll pretty shit too. As you like, you're running towards this door. It's moving just as far away as, and like matching your speed, going away from you. It's kind of like that horror. Like the closer you get.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, you see next to you, standing 15 feet tall, a version of May, who grabs you by the back of the scruff of your neck and like your belt, picks you up and goes, "Get out of here!" and kind of just launches you towards the door, and you through the doorway into the hallway again.
You're not supposed to be here. You need to leave.
Remember to breathe in and
I'll
out.
take it.
So the spiking pain got to like half your face, bit
Ouch.
past half your face, down your chest, around
Ouch.
underneath your rib cage, and then consuming your right arm.
Do I need to make
Consume.
another Constitution save?
No, that's just where it got to.
No? Oh, okay.
Consume.
So
Consume.
you are currently in a waiting area of your dreams. So if you wish to wake up, or if you wish to just go into,
Oh, yeah, no, I wish
it's
to.
a weird sensation. When you were in that field, you didn't feel like waking up was an option. It was like, I am stuck here. I can't get out no matter what I do. I'm trying to get out. I can't. Whereas as soon as you cross that threshold into this hallway, it was like, oh, I could just wake up.
Oh, I'm waking up straight away. I'm like, up, like in my bed. Like,
Your face,
I'll look at.
chest,
Check your sheets. Check your
arm
sheets.
are so sore.
Did you say ass or are so sore?
Arm are
Okay.
so sore.
Yes, it is his butt.
Space. So
The
space.
final frontier. Sorry, it had to be said.
Bits is still next to me.
Hugging his little plushy burrito. That's not canon.
I
It is.
think for the first time, instead of just the touch thing, I'm actually going to grab Bits and bring him in like a plushie, like a cuddly toy.
Roll a d4
Yep.
bludgeoning damage.
Boo!
No, it kind of just snuggles into you.
Dude's hugging a
Face
spider.
hugger.
He hugs his face.
Oh no, still torso.
But no, it crawls up.
Don't make me kill my own chameleon.
You can bring it back. It's fine.
It costs money.
And blood.
Yes, and blood. I don't actually know how much blood I've got left of Wanderers or mine. I've only used it twice, but still.
I'm sure Zalson's blood's fine. I'm pretty sure it's
Mostly alcohol.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's still some blood in there.
But if you
I
use
summoned
Alpha
Bits and he just
to
starts
dunk spider,
hiccuping and he's like,
It's like 10% of it is blood.
so what was that, Jehuch? Did you say something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just said that Bits would be drunk if you merged.
No.
Blood
He-
is drunk.
he-
I
drunk,
talked
yeah.
He
over.
just can't go anywhere near fire. He becomes extremely combustible.
Anyway,
He's now
yes,
a
yeah,
burning shot put.
I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna hug Bits and you know what? I probably don't think I'm gonna sleep the rest of the night. Honestly, I'd just be sitting there with my eyes open, hugging a spider.
You're
Wow.
Milestone achieved.
where you felt the pins and needles and stuff feels like the worst sunburn you've ever had.
I don't know, I've had some pretty bad sunburn.
Yes, I've had some pretty bad sunburn. I know that feeling.
Have you gone to the ER for them? They're the fun ones.
It has.
wow.
I've had to be dressed, my sunburn dressed for about a week and a half.
Yep, I felt that.
Yeah.
Sunburn's so bad where it's kind of sloughs off.
No. It
That
stopped.
eventually happened. Yes.
Eventually that
Anyway,
happened.
sorry.
Not for a long time though.
Yeah, I just try and make myself as comfortable as I can. And
No worries.
yeah.
So are you choosing not to sleep, or are you just going to go, I'm not going to sleep, and then end up passing out when you get too tired?
Go
Keeping
get
in
a meal,
mind-
get a bottle of booze. That'll help.
Keeping in mind that tonight is the night that you are doing king stuff.
Yeah. If I don't sleep, I'll have a fucking
Exhaustion.
exhaustion.
Become a Kingslayer and destroy castles in the sky.
Sorry, I'm just going to roll this real quick. No, I go back to sleep.
And Jeff is just straight blank. Didn't even
No,
hear it.
Three
No, I
and
know.
4, I wasn't going to sleep, and 1 and 2, I was going back to sleep. So
Right, yeah.
I'm going back to sleep.
Yep, no worries.
Thank fuck.
I will say that you all gain your long rest, although I think
Oh,
Waters
thank
is
God,
the
because
only
I
one that
clicked that
needs it.
ages ago.
Yeah, none of this is the second one. All right, wake up, morning of the festival. The city is buzzing. Early morning, Mira appears at your door.
Who's door?
Morning.
Yeah, whose door?
At
main door.
The house door.
I was going to say. What was it? Hello! Fuck, I really must be drunk.
Mm.
As Jago comes downstairs,
No longer with that fucking big chest after the last night. It looks-
you all see spots, like these red dots all over his face and down his neck to where his shirt meets.
Not my beautiful face.
And May just runs up to Jago and just starts grabbing at him and touching his face and going, "What the fuck is all this?"
Are
I
they
love it.
still, it's still sore, so it's still like sunburnt. So
Ow, ow,
I guess I'm
ow.
like, ow, 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 stop.
What is that?
Titty
Yeah.
slap, titty slap, titty slap.
You leave my titties alone, you whores.
That wasn't there yesterday.
What do you mean? What is that? I thought it just feels sore. Is
That! And I keep poking.
ow,
Bam!
May, stop it.
He's sick.
But
Don't
all
touch him.
It could be contagious.
Yeah,
Hey,
run.
Your face
Oh,
is
what-
glowing.
Can I make a
Find the
medicine check?
nearest.
Yep. Anyone that wishes to can make a medicine check.
Can my medicine count as me just running up and
Jeez,
slapping
nice.
him in the forehead?
20. You're gonna +8. Jeez.
Okay. Healer, bitch.
Yeah, with
sure.
the 20. It looks like a rash of some sort. You're not sure of the origin. Could have been something in the sheets. It could have. You're not sure.
Something in the
Yeah.
sheets.
Something
it
in the
does
sheets,
just look
alright.
It looks like a rash.
I
and-
go and immediately wash my hands. You'll be okay.
Oh, what do you mean it'll be okay? What is on my face?
It's just a
Oh.
rash.
I look for
I
the
think-
nearest reflective surface. Oh no, 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 no.
Salson's just hitting you.
That's not gonna help, man.
Does it
Is
hurt?
that what all the little dots are? It's Zalson handprint.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
big old
yes,
white
it hurts.
handprint on his forehead.
And I was saying loads of
Ah.
tiny ones because they're in Yom. And you got tiny hands.
I'll tell you right now, what they say about tiny
You
hands
know what they
is a
say
lie.
about tiny heads?
Yeah, it's a lie.
Tiny gloves.
Got big feet.
It's a dot to dot.
I know. Man, guys, I had these weird dreams last night, and the same thing that happened to me the night before with the glowing. I was in this field and stuff, and I started glowing and stuff, and then I started to run for the door, and you were there, as he points at May, and you were like a giant woman, and you just like threw me out the door, and then I woke up, and now this.
I was thinking.
You just do Steve.
I was
Death,
thinking.
die, snoo, snoo.
Did everyone get the Steven Universe reference? Yes.
It sounds like it was
Nice.
just a dream, Jago.
All I wanna be. Sorry.
This isn't just a dream. This is.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it.
Okay, next night. You're not sleeping in a room alone. someone's watching you. Because you might
I
float.
would like that very much. Maybe we could bunk up, Selston, and you could help me, hit me if I feel. I don't know.
You have a deal, my friend.
I will.
If I see you start
Maybe we-
floating in the middle of the night, I will come over and I will slap you.
Maybe we should also have someone else. Maybe we should all just sleep together so that like there's plenty of options.
It's a chickenpox party.
That's all good, mate. I got this.
Chickenpox party. Chickenpox party.
Is this the part where we spit in each other's mouths?
No, that's disgusting.
Gotta make sure we catch it.
That's disgusting.
Do I have one?
That's a different kind of party.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Very different kind of party.
Oh, it spit on me. Oh, thank you. Now call me scum. What?
Okay, I'm going to use. Do I have it? Yes. I'm going to use my disguise kit to try and just powder all the spots so that I look
All right.
normal.
I
And
suddenly
it's
wish
not
I
because-
didn't have ears.
Roll a performance. If it's like below 10, it's gonna be like kind of when you shave and you stick the toilet paper went to all the cuts. Just all these tiny little white spots on your face.
Performance. Where is it? Performance. It's only +1. Come on. Hey.
There you go. Yeah. You look
And
pretty much like you usually would.
cool. I know that it's like I know that if we go out, we've got to be disguised and shit. But it's basically it's just for my own like. I don't want everyone else to like see me with spots and shit. A little bit of a vain moment, I guess, if that's what you can call it.
He's so vain. All right. So morning is yours. I'd assume breakfast is had. Makeup is applied. You guys gonna head over to? That's a good point. How are you guys gonna do this? Are you gonna? The gates to castle will probably be open about midday, although Mira can probably get in a bit earlier. The king.
Aren't we going
starts-
through the tunnels?
Yeah,
that's
we're
the
waiting
thing, like-
for.
I mean, for this one, we can officially walk our way in.
Yeah.
So
Because
this is
we're allowed
the
in.
you're allowed in, and the king is under a field of truth, effectively, for the full moon celebrations, where people can come in and ask him questions, and he has to speak the truth.
And you
and
know
yeah,
what?
Basically, the tunnels mean nothing now. We can just stroll through the front gates.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like as
You'll
a
call me puppy,
escape
I don't
route,
care.
as an escape route after you've done whatever you're going to do with the king. I
Kidnap.
still don't know that,
Yeah, possibly.
but
Yeah.
it was just a alternate entrance, and if you did want to sneak in after,
And besides, as for the disguise side of things, as long as I'm drunk enough, you guys can. I'll just be the pet. You can call me puppy. I won't give a shit. I'll be too toasted to care. Let's go.
so you guys want to head in early, get to the front of the queue.
Dalson's already started walking.
Better
Don't
go
go
get
there
him.
by yourself.
We should probably follow him, guys.
Yes. Probably. Yeah, we probably should.
Don't worry, mistress. I'm going on ahead. I'll save us a
Remember-
line.
No, you need you need someone with you. You're a pet, remember?
Yeah, I get it. Yes, sir, master. I'm going on ahead, like you told me to.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that concerning use of the word master.
And mistress.
Ugh.
I will say that you are all heading to the castle walls.
I disguise myself.
Yeah.
A row of people following after Zelsa going, no.
Um,
Hmm? disguise.
Might take a quick break here
Okay.
before we
I
head to the castle.
am getting that hat back, mother.
Do you have to set up stuff?
No, I need to pee.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
so
That's also
we'll be back in 10 minutes. Plus, my shoulder's really hurting, so yay.
Genius.
See you in 10.
Cheese.
Please.
Hello, and
It's
welcome
not-
back to 20 Possibilities.
I feel like I'm having an
Jeez.
aneurysm.
That was like 10 minutes of just.
Crazy.
Of trying to explain what the hell
It's
Dragon
even
Ball
more
is
chaos
in the
in the
worst
brain
way
than there is
possible.
on the
Trying to
fucking
explain
on the
old
screen,
school Dragon
guys.
Ball.
All right, so I'm just.
I'm just
bringing
gonna stick to
May
Saint
back.
Seiya. Saint Seiya at least makes sense. Like,
So
ah,
you guys are headed towards the castle. Waiting.
That Saiyan
waiting.
pride.
Yay! Back. All right, cool. There is a massive line forming at the gate, which, from your point of view, besides Mira, it just looks like solid gold wall. But these people are like lined up at this one point, and you guys kind of skirt past this giant line straight to the front. One of the guards looks at Mira, looks at Shadow, kind of does a half cocked head. Princess?
yes.
Taps the wall, and the doors like open just wide enough, about 10 feet wide for you guys to get through, and then behind you.
As we
And-
do go through, I do turn around and look back at the queue and just kind of go,
Fuck it, losers.
In hindsight, we probably should have dressed Shadow up to look more like the illusion that Mira made.
Well,
No,
the
it's
illusion
brilliant.
that Mira does, he's got like this little, like a chin tuft goatee, I think it was described.
Yeah.
And he's a bit more like, he's more well presented, but in a scruffier kind of like, I'm a prince, I can do whatever I want kind of look.
Yeah.
He's like, whereas Shadow
Pretty much
is very
Mira has
much.
forced Shadow to bathe and brush. He's the
So-
cleanest he has been in his entire life.
I will say that in preparation, you guys would have, like, when I said makeup was done, Mira could have, like, tried to, like, just picturing, like, little gel supplies,
Fixed it
trying
up.
to straighten this little tuft of fur to do a goatee, and, like, Shadow just standing there, just like, "Arr."
It's the cats in those little hoodie things that they put them in so that they can bathe them at professional bathing shops, where it just traps their ears against their head so that they don't get water in their
Little
ears and
fan
freak
things.
out at the sound. They're
Yep.
very cute. I love those videos.
So, I will say that he passes enough, but he's still, like, wearing his monk robes, and...
He's a bit of a,
Very
it's-
rougher.
I
Freaking
mean, they-
clean though.
Yeah, they
They're
are
nice.
they are clean and they're presentable, but they're very. They don't
Blood
quite
soaked?
fit the princess. No. Wanderer prestidigitation before she disappeared. It's fine.
It's fine.
So yeah, they're just not as presentable as the version of Shadow Atticus that you've been parading around.
Yes.
But you guys get let in, and he's recognizable enough that people are kind of like, why is Mira bringing all her illusions in for the ones that know? And who are these new illusions that she's created?
can I slap one?
No.
God damn it, man. Gotta stop
I
trying to
mean-
slap everybody.
Stick with the plan.
If Jago sees him go to slap one, I immediately try and stop it.
Okay, no, it's fine.
No.
Sorry, Master. Sorry. Not the time or the place.
Correct. Now behave yourself and know your place.
I bite the inside of my cheek.
Blood just. Excuse me, princess. Your pet seems to be bleeding.
Gonna be an
So-
ulcer.
You guys start winding through the main hall, and then you make it to the throne room, where the king He's sitting on his throne with two advisors standing about 10 feet apart, like to the side of the. Oh no. Lost George.
Uh-oh.
But. Oh, wait.
I do a little dance.
I told Yasha not to touch it, but
Yeah,
she
I know.
touched it
Oh, yeah,
anyway.
Yasha came in, wandered in, looked at the computer,
To be fair,
Me?
you
spit out a
both,
view, suddenly Georgie disappeared.
All she
you
has to do
guys-
is growl at the computer. She just has to go, "Argh," and that's it. It's gone.
all you
She's a
guys
fucking
looked at
gremlin.
her and went, Yasha! And Dog's hearing's better than ours, so she would have heard it over the headphones. So she's like, someone's calling my name. I'll go over there.
Yeah, nah, she wouldn't have given a fuck, man. she said she totally
Yasha,
does not give a
Yasha,
fuck,
Yasha
that
is selectively deaf, aka all
Hey,
the
you're
goddamn time.
dog. Absolutely. She hears what she
Yasha was
wants to
fucking
hear.
with your computer
Yasha
before.
came in earlier, and when she did, suddenly you kept dropping in and out.
Yeah.
Especially when people are existing, she doesn't want to hear anything.
Makes sense.
All right, so you walk into the throne room, and you got the throne, and then 10 feet either side, you have two advisors, and the king is sitting currently
Dagger,
on the
dagger.
throne.
No.
There is, besides the advisors, no one else in this room. I can get rid of Wanderer because she's not here. All right, give me 2 secs, and I'll bring the.
1, 2.
He
Oh,
said
look
the
at the
thing
shadow.
again.
Look at the
He
shadow
said
and the slightly
sex.
darker shadow.
What's wrong?
Said,
Ah!
shadow, slightly darker shadow.
Yay, it's me.
All right, I need to go.
I'm
to-
important.
It's me,
Luigi.
Mario. Yeah, we can just do without the Wanderer thing there. That's fine.
God damn.
So you guys are currently
Hey, it worked.
in the throne room. Nope, clicked on the wrong thing. By yourselves with the king and two advisors.
There we go. That's better. I was doing my head in.
What?
There was a spot
Yeah.
open where Wanderer was, so I just moved into the
I
spot.
have to fill the spot.
Yeah, I gotta fill the spot.
Okay.
You motherfucker! You know what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even make it even by moving in the middle of up or down or anywhere.
All right. So one advisor's there, and the other one. Oh, nope. Don't do that. What are you doing?
I don't know. You're doing a thing.
It won't. There we go.
Or you're attempting to do a thing.
So
Before we walk up, I just want to go and tap Shadow on the shoulder and cast Enhance Ability on Charisma.
Before we enter the room, I'm assuming.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
all right. So as you enter the room, the king looks up and goes, Myrmidon and friends, welcome. What are you guys doing here?
We are illusions. Woo.
I'm not.
I found them wandering outside with Acti.
I do a bow.
I don't. I just keep waving.
He looks and he's like, you know he's gone.
Can't confirm that, and you know we can't.
Look, your illusions are cute and all, and they help us, but he's not coming back.
Shadow,
I
go
give
slap.
Shadow a shove.
Jago nudges Shadow forward. I give him a bump and nudge him forward.
Yes, I know. I've seen your illusions, Mira.
No, I'm not an illusion.
Shadow, you're gonna have to slap him.
We're not illusions, sir.
Slap that guard.
All right. You're not illusions? Atticus, come up within 5 feet of me. Carefully. The zone of truth has been placed on me, so as you enter it, you will not be able to lie.
Hey guys, I think we should
Right.
all follow him, huh?
Obviously.
As Shadow walks, I walk. I keep
Yep.
like 2 paces behind him the whole way.
Yep.
Uh.
So
I
This is
assume
my
Mira's
newest
gonna.
friend.
Can you guys move your characters?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry.
Hold on.
I will say the king will
Yeah.
say, the rest of you do not go past the first seats. But obviously
Why not?
Mira's not
Why not?
for my safety more than anything else. If you aren't illusions,
If we aren't illusions.
With all due respect,
you
sire.
think 30 feet space is going to stop us from hurting you if we wanted to?
yeah, Jago ignores that and keeps walking and said, "Here's our friend, and we will stay by him."
I stand back at the benches for the time being, but I do say, with all due respect, sire, this man is my friend, and I am dedicated to protect his life with my own. I refuse to move
look, just
the outside of.
all I'm asking for is like a minute where I can either confirm or deny that this is an illusion, and then we can have a more proper conversation. But until that point, I feel safer. And you watch his 2 advisors start to do signals with their hands and like
Should I
aimed
find jutsu?
at Jago, which is like because he is standing closer than where the king had said, and he's like, they're just waiting for the word. They're not releasing their spell, but they're prepping it to release.
Very well, Your Highness. But
I'm in
understand.
the ring. I'm in the ring of truth right now, aren't I?
No, so
Oh.
the
The
ring
ring
of
of truth
truth
is just around the thing.
is
Oh, okay.
yeah, it is where the throne is.
Okay.
20 by 20.
Well,
Very well.
Jago will basically say, okay, I will step back, but I don't need no ring of truth to tell you that if you do something sus to my guy here, I will kill you.
Kill.
And following that, I would like to say, I will respect your wishes, Your Highness, as is the position of this pet. However, if any harm falls to this man, I will kill everyone in this room or die trying.
What he said. We are both on the same page, yes?
And you all see a look on Zalson's face more serious than you have ever seen before.
And I'll start stepping back as I say that, though.
As
To-
all of
to
you
know
are
that-
speaking independently, you see like this calm expression on the king's face when he was like calling Mira out on her illusionary bullshit starts to falter.
Yeah, man, he's rowdy.
And
Just
he's
Give
starting
it
to
back
go,
to the king.
hang on a sec. Like, she's good, but these guys are like,
They have individual brains. That's
yeah,
not right.
This is like, I don't think Mira's experienced enough of the world to be talking in the threats
Stupid.
and stuff. But yeah.
And stupid.
Jago and Dowson are given death threats already. They've only just walked in.
I don't think she's likely to make illusory pets that are this fucking dumb
Oh.
and reckless.
All right. So as you guys approach, Shadow, I'll get you to roll.
Keep
a
those
perception.
raccoons out of the chat, Loki.
Ah,
What am I rolling?
Perception. And you can move up to next to Mira. You know what? You're fucking balls to the wall with this guy. Roll with advantage. Roll it again.
God damn it, Dana. Fuck you all.
I don't want to
I'm
know
just
how
glad
many...
that Loki managed to figure it out.
Oh, I spelled that wrong. Damn it, no, I didn't.
10. All right, so you see in front of you this older-looking Vulpin. It's still very, well presented,
Is that it?
wearing these grey and white robes, and sitting around his neck is a symbol of an. I got to bookmark the page. It is.
God damn it.
Not in this book.
Oh no!
Blake,
Hmm.
just remember you've still got inspiration as well, in case you need it.
True.
Dude,
Yes, you do.
I don't know. I've
alright.
been to that shit ages ago.
Yeah, I don't think I do either.
No, I
I
think.
think I used
that,
it on Wanderer.
I believe.
Just me and Blake.
Yeah, it is May and Blake. So it is a amulet hanging around on a chain around his neck, which is a dragon Ouroboros, but instead of the tail going into the throat, it wraps around the dragon's neck 3 times, and there is a blue gem that is slightly glowing, affixed to it.
I'm just going to preemptively take out my mage hand invisibly. Not for that medallion, but just
Just to flip him the
in
bird.
case shit goes down.
Just to flip him the bird.
Yeah.
Invisibly.
Yeah, just
Invisibly.
invisibly, just like
He doesn't know it, but I know it.
it.
And then you suddenly feel self-conscious because you know that they can't see the spots on your face. But what if they can?
Why'd you say that, man?
All
Three
right.
types of-
Wrecker's not working, motherfucker!
What do you mean?
Or is he just
Oh.
correcting himself?
Or about that?
Yeah, so you see this amulet hanging around his neck, and he looks tired. And he looks at you and he goes, "Are you an illusion?"
No.
"Are you Atticus, my son?"
Apparently.
"Do you know where your mother is?"
No.
He looks past you and he's like, "Your friends, you can come forward now."
I gave the deepest bow you have ever seen me ever give.
From a
And I-
short little man.
Shut your
I
mouth.
stay there.
Your head butts the ground.
Pretty much, yeah.
I just bent over, I kick him in the butt. No, I won't.
I get up, I turn and give you a bow, a half bow as well. Pay for that later. And step forward, stand to Shadow's right hand.
I wouldn't go that close, but like,
Oh wait, good point. I stand
Yeah,
at the bottom
good
of the
point.
stairs.
Yeah.
I'll stay where I am.
To his right.
all right. Well, Atticus, where have you been?
In a different realm.
You're definitely way past your curfew. He says, and this like smile like cracks to the side, like it's like he's trying to be as professional as he can be, but at the same time he's still trying to wrap his head around this. Another realm. And you didn't come across your mother in that realm?
No.
Ask questions.
So how have you been treating my sister?
I mean, I've done what I have to keep her safe.
Like blocking off the portals to not see your son or your wife.
Yeah, why did you block the portals off?
Why did you not look for Shadow?
Atticus.
So many questions. He's like looks at, kind of ignores your questions and responds to Atticus. I blocked the portals because it seemed like the portals were what originally took you and your mother and others. So if I blocked them, and I was advised to block them to stop others from being taken, and it has worked.
You didn't even go looking for them.
What did you say? You're all the way down there. We can't hear you.
Echo, echo, echo.
Yes, he's right there.
I forgot about that.
I asked my what are they called? Advisors to send search parties out through the portals before we closed them. Or tried to close
Who
them
are your
anyway, 'cause
Who are your advisors?
kind of looked left and right. And you see these two purplish grey Vulpin that are standing there. The spells have been dropped. Their arms are back by their sides, but they're still at the ready. And make a perception check as well.
Come on. Hey, 26.
You notice that they are both also wearing these amulets. Slightly smaller than the one with the king, with the Ouroboros dragon, with the tail wrapped around the neck 3 times. But their stone is glowing slightly, but like you're not sure if it's shimmering. It's not glowing. It's like got a shine to it. But theirs aren't blue like the king's. Theirs are like got this red tinge to it. These have been my advisors for like the last 15, 20 years.
Do I notice that symbol?
You can make a perception check.
So they've been your advisors since I left.
Yeah, they came up through the ranks, and they've been very trustworthy and given me advice and carried out what I asked them to.
Can I make that roll again, citing advantage because I'm paying attention to everyone who's talking to him right now?
Sure.
Sure.
Just saying, if I fail this one, turns out, yeah, I'm just a fucking idiot. But
Yeah, but you're like that normally.
yeah, an 8 and then a 9.
I will say that
I'm distracted, which is irritating as fuck.
I will say that you're like trying to focus on these guys, but at the same time your brain's split on protection of Shadow. So you're like trying to take everything in at once, but Shadow is also there, so it's like
Brain overload.
yeah. You're
'Cause
trying to take
Jeff
everything
Brain
in, and it's
Zalston Brain right now.
Yep.
Jeff Brain is screaming, but Zalston is distracted as fuck. So yeah, he
Yep.
misses it,
Yep.
and I'm so mad about that.
Have I seen these symbols on the amulet before, or is there any symbols up on the wall of the same amulet or anything like that?
No, this symbol only appears on the amulets that they're wearing. And I
And
believe
there's no signage of that anywhere else in the castle.
not that you've seen.
Okay.
Not that you've seen the rest of the castle.
No.
I could suggest DM giving me a history check, DC 21.
Sounds good. I
Cool.
don't know if that's even possible
I'll
for
do
you.
a history check.
Yeah.
Could I get in on that?
Yeah, I would say that you would
Anyone-
have advantage, May, because
Jago, May, or Shadow? Nope.
Nope.
I'm trying to remember if it was before or after Shadow. I think it was before.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
Guidance. No, I can't do that. I've already rolled.
What was before?
Oh,
like your
I'm
main
basing
feature.
it on
Use
the fact
guidance
that
every roll.
they have been.
Yeah, no, I forgot.
So who's made the rolls so far?
Jago and May. So Shadow can
Shadow,
still
make
do
a
one.
roll.
History.
I know
He
I'm
should
kind
get
of actually
advantage.
DMing here, but this is kind of
Shouldn't he?
getting up. Okay.
He's like royalty there. He should get advantage.
Nope. Nope.
He doesn't remember being royalty, so he
Exactly,
gets
exactly.
disadvantage.
Yeah, this is what I call teamwork DMing. Fucking like
I
I'm gonna give people a chance here.
no.
I have set it. I have set it DC, and I made it specifically difficult, knowing that.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you know that he's sitting in a zone of truth. Actually, you have been told that he's sitting in the zone of truth. But everything that he said seems to like he believes that these guys have done everything that he's asked, have been helpful. So in his mind, he's telling the truth.
Are the advisors there in the room? Like,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
they're not.
So-
they're not the guards. They're
Yeah,
different
no,
people
that's
again.
these guys are the advisors. They're the only two people that
Oh,
you can
okay.
see in the room.
Okay. Can I'm going to just slowly just walk up to the advisor, the one on the right, let's say, and just politely say, "Hey, how about me and you step in the zone of truth, and we can have a talk, please?" That's just
Like
my
that.
way of saying.
Please.
He looks down at you and just, sorry, little man, ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, no, I mean no harm. I just want to ask you a few questions. And I just want to know that you are telling the truth. That's all. It is for the, safety of the kingdom.
Says the stranger that just walked into the castle. Whereas I've been here in the castle for 15 to 20 years.
Hence why I said about the zone of truth, because I cannot lie, can I?
I want to cast Detect Magic.
Alright. Can I
30
get
foot
the-
sphere centered on the king.
Can you click it on? Yeah, thanks. Alright, so you do pick up the zone of truth that is currently activated over the king.
Okay.
But you also pick up the flavor side of it. There is these little red tendrils that lead off the two advisors to the king, meeting from their you sense these tendrils of arcane nature that are linked from the amulets to the
Do I
king's
know
home.
what school of magic it is?
I fucking hate the schools of magic.
Oh, the book's too far.
And you
away.
learn
That's
what
why
school of magic it is.
I asked.
It's in the description.
Is it enchantment?
I think it would
Yes.
be enchant. I think it's
Yeah.
enchantment.
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 So, what do you say, Mr. Advisor? Do you want to?
Dragon Age.
Yeah,
Blake gets it.
yeah, I do.
That kid's a fucking
I just-
terrifying creature.
I just cast sending to Shadow. And I'll just say, I think the advisors are controlling your father.
Can I get a persuasion roll on that fucking?
Oh no, it's not
Why's
gonna
that?
work.
No.
It's
I'm gonna take
straight
a
up. Like it would be a 30 DC. He is not
closer look at
moving.
these.
So you're saying there's a chance?
So you're saying there's a chance.
I like those odds.
Get ready to roll my new character because we're all gonna fuck. That's gonna be the rest of the session. We just roll our new characters for a new campaign.
So what? The advisor's basically not gonna even.
He has one job really, and that's to protect the king. And the second job is to continually keep the zone of truth up for this ceremony. And so he is army man sat at this location, not moving. Doesn't matter what you try to do to persuade him. It is his job to stand there.
Go up
Hey.
and lick him.
Dude, so you're telling me that you don't trust me, but there's a big fucking zone of truth over there, and you don't want to step into it and have a conversation with me. A harmless, meaningless conversation with someone that, I mean, okay, you don't know me, but maybe if we step into the zone of truth, you might know me. You
I
might
just
know me
realized
better.
you also look like a little Vulcan child.
Yeah. You look
Yeah.
like a child trying to
Yeah,
bribe.
but you
them.
know what? Jago is speaking normally. He's not
Talking
speaking
like
like a
a
little
fucking
dog.
genius.
This guy is just standing at attention, waiting. Kind of diverts his attention from you to, like, glancing
Poke him
over
in the
all of you.
belly. I just go, come on. Are you chicken?
As you do that, you feel this pain in your shoulder as
Ugh.
he has quickly just tapped you with his extended finger blade in a reaction to you tapping him.
And that wasn't
But
very nice, man.
It
I'm
goes
just trying to make
so
friends.
quick.
Oh wow, this guy's a dick.
Luckily, it hits your
Fine.
left side and not your right side. That's really sore at the moment. But you do have like this, like, doesn't cause any damage, but like you don't lose any hit points. But it does slice you a bit, like little bit.
Jesus,
Welcome to
man. I
pressure
was just
points,
trying
son.
to, like,
Vulcan nerve pinch.
Go to sleep.
like
Dick.
have a conversation. But you know what? Fine, man. If you want to be a fucking little army man and sit there on your throne, you do that shit, man. Fuck you. And I'll walk off.
The
I
king
King
walk,
just
I walk back.
child.
I walk back to May because I know May hopefully will protect me. Probably not, but
May, help me. He made me go, ow.
The king looks at you, Mira, and he's like, "You bring strange ones into my court, daughter."
They brought themselves here through the portals you closed.
Didn't close them well enough, apparently. Hang on a sec.
I
I'm
just
gonna.
keep maybe.
Gonna do a thing.
Jago, roll me a deception.
He's just gonna go
oh, I'm
snap.
actually good with
He's just
that.
Thanos snapping and all your disguises are gone.
Oh no.
Oh, it was a 16 and it turned into a 3. Fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
the advisor on the left is just gonna go dispel magic,
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's cool.
and your disguise drops away, and you see, well, the king sees standing before him, Jago.
Oh cool. Can I have my hat back then?
No, you just fucking wait, man.
No, you can fucking wait. Even though it's broken, you can wait.
Let's
Oh,
stay
that's
broken.
funny.
It's fine.
I promise
Don't
I'll
want
give
to
you a
stay
hot tap.
broken.
Yes, this is me. Hooray! Good for you. You found me out.
Oh no, I just figured if you were going to have a serious conversation with someone about truth, it'd be, wise to start the conversation with truth. This is the one, the
Hey
opposite
man, you have a
side.
big circle of it over there where you're sitting in.
This is
And
this one.
this
No,
this
this wasn't the
douchebag did
king.
not even want to step into it.
This is
This
the guy
wasn't
who
the
made
king.
the
This is
joke.
the other advisor that you weren't talking to.
Yeah,
It's
I
saying
know.
this.
And I'm just saying, and I just pointed at his mate and go, that's all well and good, but this douchebag over here does not want to step into the ring of truth. So who's really telling lies here, huh?
I just tap Jago on the shoulder and I say,
Helping buddy.
give it a second. Let Shadow talk to his father. Then we can sort him out.
Yeah, Jago bows his head and just
Motherfucker,
Silence.
fuck this shit.
Yeah. Hanna-Barbera Muttley.
yeah. I do that and I step back a bit.
So, Atticus, was there any other questions that you had for me while we're under this?
I'm going to try and do a investigation on the advisors.
Just gonna lean over and go, ask him about the pendant. He didn't have it before you went.
Huh.
Multitask.
Where did you get that pendant? And as I say that, I'm going to walk over and sort of investigate one of the fucking advisors next to him. And I roll shit. So I'm going to use my
Damn it, everyone's rolling
inspiration
shit.
because I am not going
There we
to.
go.
So, which one are you going to? Which advisor? His left hand or right hand?
I don't know. Right hand.
Like a
Both
The
them.
one that stabbed Jago. Cool.
Both of them.
17. All
Both
right.
of
Nice.
As you ask this question and walk out of the zone of truth to this guy, the king replies. He goes, "I don't remember when I got this. All I remember is I've been wearing this for so long."
We all hear this, right?
Yes.
Well, we can all hear the conversation going on.
Yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
cone of silence.
No. Yeah, I know that, but
Max
You
Smart.
sure?
just-
You sure you know?
Lower the cone
I'm
of
just making
silence.
sure. I just want to make sure because shit goes astray real quick.
Everything's going sideways.
As you approach, how are you investigating this amulet that the advisor is wearing?
I guess I'm sort of just as I'm talking to my father, just sort of walking past him with my arms crossed, sort of glancing at it in the corner of my eye.
So it looks identical, besides the red gem, and it's a tiny bit smaller. But the red gem does have, now that you're kind of standing here, it looked like it was just really shiny, and you notice that it does have this almost glowing presence to the inside of the gem.
Right. All right. Well, I guess I am going to wander back over to my father and say one last question as I walk up closer to him, and then I'm going to snatch and rip his necklace off.
Nice. Yes. Let's do it. Let's fucking go.
All right.
I'm gonna get
He's
down
like,
from that douchebag's kneecaps.
Someone said kneecaps?
So,
He's like a dog. Kneecaps?
No, no kneecaps.
Oh.
roll a. Go
Sleight of
sleight
hand.
sleight of hand. I was gonna do initiative roll for you and the king to see if he reacts in time.
Hmm.
Nice.
Boing.
You rip this amulet off, and the king's eyes glow white, and he just
That was perfectly fucking timed.
the fuck was
Yeah.
that?
Hero.
Sports car.
Oh, someone's car.
Hey!
That was
That's
the
a
king's
motorbike.
brain coming back.
Yeah.
Great muffler.
We're leaving.
I've just got a fucking
And-
stiffy from hearing it. Hey.
He just like drops, hunched over in the throne.
Anything
Eyes
happened to him?
blank.
Dead?
I'm waiting on Shadow.
I'm gonna peg the amulet at the ground and break it, and then I'm going to turn at one of the advisors and dash right at him. And I'm gonna go punch him in the fucking face.
Let's roll initiative.
Oh, party bolt the other
Hell
one.
yeah!
That's
Before
what
we
I'm
do
talking
that-
about.
Can
Before
I
we-
go do? Can I go pee real quick?
God damn it, old man with your small bladder.
I haven't pissed all night. What should give me a break?
All right, we will go for a 5-minute break.
Yeah,
Roll
I
initiative.
need to piss too.
All right, we'll be right back.
time. Stab me in the kidney.
And we're back.
This way.
Did we get what I just said?
Yes, we did.
Yes. Hi.
All right. So planning is done for the king. Covering my ass there. So, before initiative rolls, Mira is going to
Oh yeah, initiative roll.
reaction check the king's vitals. So, roll a d20.
D20. That one. Hey.
17.
+2, so that's 19. He has a pulse, but it's weak.
Fuck's wrong with you? Sorry.
What?
Me?
No, I'm
Oh,
sorry. I just
okay.
yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean? What's wrong with me?
Sorry.
All right, now
You're
everyone
doing-
roll initiative.
Okay.
Do I have to roll again, or does my initial one already?
No.
Your initial one counts.
Yay!
Okay.
Because that was a
That is a flat D20. Bang.
Oh. Southland, we get to do rollies.
I don't think we need to worry. I'm pretty sure your dex is higher than mine.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but rollies is more fun.
Wash your face.
Fair. All right, roll off.
All right, cool. Oh. You go first.
Wow.
Do Shadow and I get also attacks before initiative?
Yes, so you two get the surprise round, but I just
Okay.
need to write these initiatives up.
Who?
Alright, so
Who gets
20
the surprise
total,
round?
20 total, so left goes first.
Who gets the surprise round?
May and Shadow, because they both had planned
They jumped the
to
gun. They
yeah.
jumped the gun. We're responding to
Shadow
them.
was
Oh fuck!
already May was at the ready. She'd
Okay.
said that before.
Yeah.
She was back with
Basically,
me
so
at
we
the
all got
fucking
surprised as well.
at the thing though.
Yeah, and you
May
moved
was.
back to
Yeah.
her, but she said that she was holding a position ready for if she
Okay.
went
No,
down.
no, that's all good.
So, as soon as Shadow dashed over to the one guy, I guiding bolted the other and then rolled initiative.
Oh, okay,
So,
cool. So I must have missed that.
who won the Jago Zouston?
Me.
Jago did. Zouston did. Fucking hell.
Zouston, Jago.
Sorry, they're both small. I get confused.
Sure you do.
What is it? May and
What is it? Roll it.
Shadow.
I guess 11. Roll, and I'll guess 11. Roll it. Roll it right now.
What?
11.
He's not
Nat
going to tell
20.
you if it is.
Was it that 20?
It was a nat 20. I just burned that 20
Damn
my
it.
tiny die.
That was going to be my first guess.
Sure. Inside check.
It,
Actually, the actual
it
deck.
was actually like, all honesty, and I went, nah, I'll just go for 11 in the middle.
Fair. So what's happening in the game?
All right. So this guy
Figured
goes
out-
first.
Initiative. Good. Okay.
Fuck.
Actually, sorry.
Shadow and May first.
Yep.
What's the initiative order?
So you don't know that. You know what order you guys are in, but and you know that this guy's going to
Yeah.
go first.
That's all you know.
So
Yep, cool. That's
Shadow, you
fine.
make your first. You do your attacks. Your round.
Okay. First unarmed strike.
And then
26. That'll hit.
I was gonna say, I'm
Shadow.
pretty sure that hits.
Oof.
If it doesn't, we are gonna die.
That's 6
Second
points.
unarmed strike.
24.
That hits.
Yeah, it does.
6 plus 7. Math.
13.
Yeah, 13.
I was just going to say
12
math
plus
until
1.
someone gave me the answer.
I was
Yeah,
like, hold on. 7 plus
2
7
sixes
is
is 12.
14.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, that's exactly how
And
I
then
figured.
put 1 on
6
it.
plus 7 is the same as 14, take away 1.
Yeah. 7 plus
6 plus 6
7
is 12. Add 1.
80
There you
No.
go.
brain!
Done.
other way around. 7 plus 7 is 14 minus 1 is 13.
ADHD math.
Different walks of life. Different walks of life.
All right, so that was your attack. Like,
Just your face, nullable plane.
Bonus action, Fury Blaze.
Bonus action, pour
Burn.
water on burn.
Don't forget to subtract your key point.
Yep.
So that's
Does
your
11
first.
hit?
11 misses.
Omen, add a d6.
Whoops.
Where's my pen?
Up your butt.
13 misses, but you get to add a d6 to one of those. Which one are you adding it to?
Highest one.
All right,
Yeah.
that hits them.
The highest one.
The highest one.
Obviously.
I mean, it was the last one, so that's fine. And that would be me done.
So that's 21 total. But
Hey, Blackback.
May said she was doing
13 plus 5.
Guiding bolt at
guiding
the other
bolt
one.
At the other one?
Yep.
Fuck you.
What?
At third, second level.
Oh, yes! Shadow's next to the douchebag. Sick.
20
Any?
will hit.
Wow, 3 1s? Are you fucking kidding me? 5d6 and I've got 3 1s.
Oh, that's the fucking worst.
Wasn't meant to be.
Anyway, yeah, that's me, and then I'll just shimmy backwards a little bit.
Pussy.
Tactic.
Pussy.
It's a tactical retreat.
Shimmy,
Not
shimmy,
that you'd
shimmy,
understand
shimmy,
what
shimmy,
that
shimmy,
is.
shimmy.
Hey, yeah, man, I got fucking fast boy. I know what tactical retreats are.
Tactical retreat
So-
is called bitching out.
That,
Yeah, I do it all the time.
that
You want me to heal your asses or what?
brings us to the top of the round. Which brings us
Me
to
first.
this guy.
What did he roll?
And that
He
20.
rolled higher than a 20.
That 20.
Did
He
I
rolled a
roll?
nat 20. Yeah,
Brick.
Oh,
which brings it to 22.
Rude.
maybe he's a douchebag then.
He is. Alright, we gotta kill him, it's fine.
Wait, hold on.
I'll give
Shadow?
you his kneecap. Both of them, alright?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Maybe Jago thinks there's actually
Shadow
money
and
in
May
collecting
make
kneecaps after Zouse starts
Ah,
doing
got it, got it, got
So
it.
he's like, no, I'm not giving him kneecaps. I'm keeping myself and sell them.
Yeah, the
Got it.
rest of us missed that round because we were surprised as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry.
So what's the initiative order of us? Is it Jago or Zalston first?
There's
Zouse
Zouston,
Jago,
Jago, May, Shadow.
May, Mirror,
and
and
the other
then Shadow.
Okay, hang on. I've got 3 of you were listing names. I didn't hear a word of that.
Zouston, Jago,
Yep.
May, Shadow, then the other guy.
No, Mirror. It was Mirror before Shadow.
I didn't see mirrors.
Yay, I'm invisible!
There's
Excellent.
2
That means you
M's.
can
It's
assassinate
because your
people.
rolls look different on the thing, I think.
Yeah,
Because it's like a, yeah,
because you're not doing it from a sheet.
it was
Uh,
15. And then Shadow rolled
Can't be held responsible for that.
13. And that's if Mirror's even, like, fucking attacking.
sorry, looking up spells.
Do you actually know what your attacks are,
Yeah.
Mirror?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Because we had it prepped for next session.
Yeah, at this
But-
point, she's still technically player-controlled NPC.
Yeah.
yeah.
No
Um,
stat blocks or anything.
We'll work
alright.
it out when we get to it.
Yeah.
The bitch has
So,
block protection.
Yeah,
The-
plot armor.
This guy
The best kind of
is-
armor.
going to he's going to cast Scorching Ray at second level, one at Zouston, one at May, and one at Jago.
Rude.
Yuck! Don't put your tongue into that. Yuck. Yuck.
That's what she said.
Yuck. Yuck. Went to give him a kiss and he fucking put his tongue out. Dirty bastard.
All right.
tongue
So,
Yeah, sit down. Good boy. You're a good boy. Yes, you are.
sorry, I'm using multiple pages on my phone, and it's very difficult.
Oh, fucking hell, James. It's not good enough, mate.
Spell attack.
Yeah, you take
modifier.
your time, man.
There we go. All right. So the first one will be
I meant to drink. Fuck, I
against
don't
Zouston.
Jago takes 1 tripping damage.
Come at me.
Uh,
Yes, it's gonna hit.
Oh, no way.
14.
For what?
Like I said. Like I said.
For what was this, sorry? Was this for me?
No,
Not me.
Zouston.
Oh.
Meets
You're too
it,
busy
beats
making out with a dog.
Meets it, beats it.
That's 3 points of fire damage, Zouston.
Downside
Um,
of being a barbarian is you are easy to hit.
I fucking
May.
got extra so I
The
wouldn't
second
run
one.
out.
That's going to be less. That's going to be 11 to hit.
Miss?
And Jago.
No,
That's
20.
going to hit.
What is it?
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Dirty 20? Shield.
What's that take your AC to?
Fuck.
Hang on. Well, it's 17 at the moment, plus 5. So,
All right.
wait. Let me...
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll do it. That's 22.
22, yep.
All right. That's his
shield,
turn.
Let me just engage it.
I don't think he had any bonus
Shield.
actions.
Cool.
So
22 for the next
Zouston,
round.
you're up.
So who's the guy just scorching raid?
The left.
You see, I was gonna go for the guy that Shadow is fighting.
Nah, leave the
Not
douchebag for me,
anymore.
man. Oh,
That's
dude,
right.
come on.
That one you get advantage anyway because of the guiding bolt.
Or on this guy here.
No,
No,
the other one.
Well, yeah,
That
see,
one.
this is the guy who just threw fire at my face, singed my fucking beard. So
Yeah, and you got advantage. Go for him.
I'm a fucking rage. Let's do the thing.
Roll a d20.
Click that first.
60 feet, not even fucking...
Yeah.
I'd
18.
laugh if that's actually what happened.
So, roll your
Be
d100.
safe this time. You would be safe this time if that happened.
Oh, yeah, this time. Yeah, cool. That makes me feel appreciative. Thought we were friends, Zouston.
43.
Let's face it, there are clear, more obvious enemies than last time. So
Yes, I know.
You don't know why, but you're able to cast Grasping Vine.
Make that man a pinata with Shibari.
What's the What would the DC be for that then? Or is that an attack? Is that a
He's going to go
An
get a
attack.
thing.
what's grasping vine? An attack or DC?
I don't know. I need to look it up.
Who cares?
hold
Make
on.
him a knock bottom.
Saving throw.
Make
Or
that
be
man a
entangled.
knock bottom.
because I'm going to look that up later. They all fell on the floor because my nerd bag fell upside down.
Grasping
Um,
vine.
We'll worry about that later. But for now, let me know if that's a bonus action or an action spell. In the meantime,
No, that's a
It's
free
a bonus action for grasping vine.
free action bonus.
It's a free action caused by the wild magic. It just casts it. And then
Oh, yeah,
your
yeah, it
rage
does.
kicks in.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I can do grasping vine. Oh, sweet. In that case, I'm going to use it to drag this prick closer to me.
creature must succeed a dexterity saving throw or be pulled 20 feet directly towards the vine.
So he needs
Yeah.
to save a dex throw. Which means someone's going to have to figure out what the spell DC is going to be for that, because...
Yeah.
Hang on, it says you can detect a vine to lash out at a creature. Okay, cool.
It's usually 8. It's usually 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your spellcasting modifier.
Which,
So
being a
with
barbarian,
your
I don't have.
spellcasting would be- No, but you could just set it as the baseline of what your wisdom is.
Yeah.
Well, my wisdom is 1.
Yeah,
There
it's
you
better
go.
than 0.
So,
Your proficiency
So
is
your
what?
DC would
Three.
be
3.
12. The DC would be 12.
8, 9,
DC
10,
12.
11.
Fuck
Yeah,
it,
12.
okay, DC 12. Dex save.
Dex. Alright. You are going the left guy, yeah?
I'm grasping one in the left guy so I don't have to run as far.
Alright. It's 14 on the die, so 16 total.
That's 14. Didn't need to modify that to save. Fine! 1, 10, 15, 20. That's
You do have advantage because of the guiding bolt.
good. And I'm raging. So let's activate that in my inventory. Bam. Great axe to this motherfucker's face. And as I swing, I say, "You threw fire at me." Then I point at my beard before swinging. Good advantage.
Yep.
Oh, thank God for
yeah.
that advantage. One of those was a nat 3. So I'm assuming the 26 hits.
Yes.
17 points of slashing damage to that douchebag.
That's your first attack.
Yep. Second attack. Still only have
Does the advantage, is it the whole round or is it just the first attack?
first attack. I do believe.
George, for guiding bolt?
Guiding bolt.
Well, sorry?
Is
Guiding
it just
bolt.
the first
Next.
attack or
Yeah,
is it...
just the first attack
First
or the whole round?
Yeah, just
Just
the
first attack.
next attack that's aimed at him. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought I had it. That was the case. So no advantage this time. Although I could go reckless, which I think I'm going to do because this guy singed my beard.
$27 hits?
Because the other one was a nat 1. Or another 11 points of slashing damage. And yeah, bonus action rage, ran in, took 2 attacks. That is my turn. I'm going to finish the last 2 points of movement to go there. 20,
That's 25.
25, 30. To really just flank that prick.
No worries. Alright,
Leave
so
Jago
Jago,
right
you're
up.
up.
Okay, so yeah, obviously the douchebag that wouldn't fucking come in the zone of truth. I'm going to go for him, the one on the right.
I'll save some of him for you.
Hang on. Bonus action. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to bonus action throw my dagger at this guy. Oh, does 14 hit?
No.
I was going to say, would you have advantage because I'm flanking? or does it not count because you're too far away?
No, I don't have advantage. But I believe that I still do. Hang on, let me just read it quickly. Catch it and attack the net. Yeah, so I would be over here now. So now I will use my other attack. That's a melee.
Hey,
Normal attack. 23.
23 hits.
Oh, 1. So 8. And because of Shadow being there, I will roll my sneak attack as well.
That one's gonna die.
Oh, that was a bit of a shit roll. 17. So 17 and 8.
25.
No, don't do that. I've already added the 8.
So just another 17 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to calculator for that.
Good old calculator.
Ooh, he's looking a bit rough.
And then for my movement, I'm just going to go exactly opposite. So basically 5 feet. I'm just going exactly opposite of Shadow. So he will have advantage on his next turn. And as I end my turn, I will say to the guy, that Zone of Truth is looking pretty good now, huh?
I'm standing over by this other guy, kind of looking over at Jacob, going,
So that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
May, you're up.
I will.
How big is the room?
I didn't
don't
ask
have
how big the
fireball.
room is.
I don't have it, otherwise I fucking would.
I don't care how many orphans are in the room.
Yeah, just go for
I just-
Anakin. Just younglings, sorry.
As a free action, can I just call over to Mira and say, like, is he okay?
Yep, so Mira, you can respond.
He has a pulse for the moment.
Okay. I will cast.
May's the only one actually thinking of the fucking Jago and Zouse that are just like, hit shit!
It's my bonus action. I'm going to just cast Healing Word.
Yep.
On the king. That's 9 points of healing. And then I am going to cantrip, produce flame at the one in front of Zalston.
Roll your attack.
17?
hits.
10. You're not the only one who can hold fire, bitch.
Ah!
Alright.
And that's my turn.
I've had too many tabs are open on my phone. I'm switching between all of them. I just want to double check something.
Brother needs a laptop on top of everything else.
I found that I didn't have enough monitors to do everything I needed to do.
How? How many do you have?
I've got 3. I need 6 at least.
You're
Because I'm gonna
really
have all
fast,
these
right?
character sheets as well. But so yeah.
You know that you can
It was the
shrink.
Yeah, no, one of them's already got 2 screens on it. Roll20, I have to have it full screen because that's what takes the stream stuff, and the stream stuff I need on full screen too.
Dude
Ah.
needs a full man in a chair set up with like 6 fucking screens.
I just want to be the
Bloody
guy in the Matrix,
CCTV.
the architect.
Just CCTV cameras everywhere.
I was going to say,
Alright.
not necessarily Matrix, I was thinking just that scene from Swordfish.
So that was your turn, May?
Yeah.
Mira, you're up.
Okay.
You see the king kind of, after May's healing word, breathe. Look at you and gasp, "Get me out of here, please." And you do have, as a spell, Dimension Door, which allows you to, grab someone similar
500
size
feet.
and,
Teleport 300 feet.
60 feet.
Isn't it 500?
I
Or is
don't-
it 300?
I thought it was 300.
It's 60 feet, but 60 feet
It's
could be
more than
300
60,
with me.
that's-
I think it's 500. Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's enough to get him out. She knows the layout enough that on this side is
That's
think it
private
goes-
quarters. That side's
I-
kitchen.
yes.
Yes.
She knows
So-
how big the room is.
Yes, because I designed the room.
500 feet. Sorry, I just wanted to be right.
No.
So yeah, you would be able to get into the king's quarters, and that way the king would be safe. Or if you wish to attack or do something else, that's up to you as well.
Can I yank the pendant off? Or at least attempt to get it off him first?
The pendant's already been smashed on the ground.
Oh,
Shadow-
okay, then fine. Yeah, Dimension Door that
Actually
bullshit.
took care
Yeah.
of that shit already, yeah.
Okay.
So I will say both you and the king.
Do I need a roll? Yes, I do.
Do.
I don't know.
No.
Hang on.
Dimension
I
order.
don't know. This I am an
It's
MTC.
No.
instantaneous.
Don't believe so.
Instantaneous.
You do
I
the
lost-
Yeah,
thing,
you don't have to roll.
and
I,
Just
I
have
lost
um,
your character. There you are.
if your companion, the person you take, is willing, it just
Yes.
happens unless someone casts a counterspell.
Yeah, and
Okay,
he's
good.
already said, "Get me out of
Alright.
here." So
So
So it's
with
pretty safe to
everything,
say he's
willing.
willing.
they do have counterspell, but with everything else going on right now, they're not really focused on the king. It's more take out these others, and the prince and the princess and the king will be easy to dispatch after that, and then they can tell their tale. So they're focusing on the three that are the most dangerous in their eyes.
And the minute I put down the king, I'm screaming for help because I specify the advisors attacked him.
Yep. So I will say that you drop him off inside the room, come back to here, and start screaming because like his private quarters are sealed off. Like there is a way to get in there, but the door is still sealed, so he should be safe in there. And you have your movement, so you've got 30 feet, which you could head towards the entrance, which there are guards that are probably starting to notice this commotion
Yes.
posted outside the doors.
Yes.
So,
So
there
I
was
will
one
go
more
to
round
the
before
door.
they could come. So if you
You have 6
move,
seconds of words.
how far is 30 feet? He's not very far.
It's really not.
So you could dash to 60 feet.
I will dash to
and
60 feet
Yep,
and start screaming.
yep. All right. So 6 seconds of words. What are you screaming first?
That the advisors attacked the king.
Cool.
That worked.
And because I'm the princess, people trust me. Do, do, do,
What?
do, do.
Took my father.
Pretty much.
roll a persuasion.
Alright. So that was your turn. Brings us to this guy.
Princess, this
Fuck
guy.
that guy.
Not that guy, this guy.
Is he the start of the
Not that
round?
guy.
No,
No.
left guy started the right round. Right
Okay,
guy
cool.
roll bullshit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sweet. Just checking.
He rolled bullshit, and yet Shadow still goes after him.
Yes.
Sorry, no, Shadow
Wow.
is next. He rolled
Yeah,
a 12,
Shadow's
Shadow
up.
rolled a 13.
So Shadow,
It's because I put me in between.
kick that guy's ass.
Shadow, you're up. What are you doing?
Finishing this guy off in front of me, apparently.
Stunning strike.
Uppercut that motherfucker into next week.
All right. Unarmed strike. Let's do it.
Should we keep
Bam.
one of them alive to question them?
Huh?
Should we keep one of them alive for the resistance to question them?
Is this another episode
good
of we didn't realize that we were illusions?
No, we definitely should keep the one on the left alive,
I
not
didn't
the
hear
one on
that
the
voice.
right, because he's a douche and he will die.
I didn't hear that voice. I suggest you keep one of them alive. Too angry.
I want kneecaps all over again.
Hey, we can keep him alive and still get his kneecaps.
So yeah, 16 hits. Sorry, Shadow.
And there's the damage.
That's the right guy.
Oh, he's got advantage on that roll because
Dude,
I'm opposite him. So
Yeah,
roll again.
Roll again to see if you get a nat 20. Still hit, so you did that 10
With
points of
pride.
damage. The 9 points of damage. Second attack.
With advantage.
Dirty 20, that hits.
Just to remind my buddy who is the monk, you do have an ability called Stunning Strike if you want to spend a key point to try and make the guy paralyzed
Okay.
for a turn.
Taking some hits.
Not dead yet.
If he's an advisor, he's got to have a good few amount of hit points, though.
I guess. Alright, well, bonus action will be Flurry of Blows. That hits. There's
Or
damage. That doesn't hit. And that's me done.
So
I need to
24
make
hit. That was 11 points. Yeah, he's looking rough.
You're not worth stunning this one.
The 12 didn't hit.
No.
So yeah. So that's your turn.
Yep, that's me done.
Alright, so this guy is going to cast. I just need to double read this
Which guy?
spell.
This guy.
The right guy, the guy that you two are surrounded.
This guy. Yep. He's going to cast Suck a Dick. He
Kinda.
succeeds, and he sucks a dick.
Oh, he goes to town on that. We're talking for.
A portal opens up, and like a glory hole, and just
Hot turd on that thing.
He spits on that thing.
Sit on that thing. Hot tur.
yeah, Huck does that shit.
Alright.
Oh, God.
You walked into that one.
Radius is what?
After sucking a dick dimension door. That's like instantaneous, man. It just happens. It disappears in their mouth.
Is it a cross or is it the? No, yeah.
A sphere, like the radius is the around. So if it's
So
a 20-foot sphere, it's a 20-foot circle.
So this is a 60-foot area, a 60-foot radius sphere from a point within range.
Yeah, so it would be.
And we all know 60 feet can mean like 100 feet if it really needs to be. You can just roll a dice and just see if it's not 60 feet.
That would be.
Love
A
that you're
60-foot
never
sphere.
going to let that go. I fucking
Alright.
love it.
Never.
Yep, cool. That's what he's gonna do. So
If I ever DM a game, I'm going to make it
he's
60 feet
gonna
this
look
time.
across to the left
Nah.
guy And he's gonna be like, "We had a good run, friend." Cast on himself, Circle of Death. I need
Who does
everyone.
this?
Counter spell.
This
It's a
guy.
level 6 spell.
I don't have counter spell yet.
Everyone then
but I can-
needs to.
This is an area of an
Including
effect, right?
Hey, Mira, are you a sorcerer?
No, not Mira. Not Mira.
Okay.
No, Mira's not
No,
here.
she isn't.
I don't know what she is.
Oh, shit.
I am an
She's a
NPC.
bitzer.
I'm a
Hang on.
bitcher.
So this guy is casting the spell,
Yes.
and it's an area of effect. So
Bits of
cool.
this and bits of that.
Let's go.
So
give it
it
that
is a
full focus.
60-foot radius sphere. Each creature in the area, that includes him and his friend, must make a Constitution saving throw of
Constitution.
17.
That's Constitution.
Powder of
I'm
a crushed black
So do
pearl
I-
worth at least 500 gold. God damn.
But you said it's an area of an effect still, right?
It's
Yeah.
Ray of Death.
I
Circle
failed.
of
Hang on.
Death.
So do I still get the fucking?
Oh, I do those at mosh pits.
Yeah.
Hang on.
That's the wall of death.
No, there's also circles of death.
You said the
That's the
DC
one
was
that goes
17.
Yeah, it's the one that goes around.
Con save 17. Am I in that?
Yes.
Shit.
When you are subjected to an
Oh,
effect that
rude.
allows you to make a dex saving throw, you only take half damage. You instead take no damage.
Yeah, so evasion won't
So-
work for this, no.
No.
So I
So
was
how
going to
dead are we?
27. I'm trying to work that out, but everyone keeps on talking.
La la la, if you
All
can't
right.
figure it
Love
out.
it, love it.
loud noises, loud noises. Da, 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 da.
Okay. So, it doesn't say.
Oh.
Doesn't say what.
Chicken butt.
All right, no, it does. I just didn't click on the spell. Right. So, who rolled above a 17?
Oh, I haven't rolled it all yet. Sorry, I probably should.
Shadow did,
Constituting saving throw.
I did.
Oh,
and Jago
nat
did.
20.
All right. So, Shadow and Jago, you take 15 points of necrotic damage.
No, man,
God
I rolled
damn.
a nat 20. I don't take nothing. No.
No,
You-
doesn't
you-
work
you-
like that.
15?
15.
Okay.
And we take 30.
Everyone else takes 30. Not Mira, because you are out of the 60-foot thing.
Oh,
Now I need
God,
to roll for
almost wrote
them.
320.
Six, one. The guy on the left survives, so he takes 15. The guy on the right that cast it,
Survives.
yeah. So the right guy fails, which kills him. He
Someone
dies.
bring
Does it
him back so I
evaporate?
can beat his ass.
And this guy takes 15.
Cure wounds.
Body still there, or does he just evaporate?
The necrotic, like there is a withered shell, and you notice as he starts to die, his Vulpin features disappear and are replaced with Dragonborn features as he withers and drops to the ground.
Sick. So his kneecaps are still there. I said to Zell.
Yes, yes.
his kneecaps.
So yeah, the guy on the left is still up, but he's hurting.
That's fine. I got this. Watching that happen, taking the pain of that has changed my tactic.
All right, so he's dead, so he's no longer an issue. The king is
Thank
going
you.
to use his movement to get to a potion and down that as a bonus action and ring a bell as an action to alert the guards. Which they will start to come through at the beginning of this round, which is they won't be able to do anything because they're dashing to get in, but there are now like 4 guards this side, 4 guards this side with Mira. And that was their action to get in, which brings us to the guy on the left. Which
Look at me
is,
right in the eyes.
yeah.
Okay. Before you say anything, can I preemptively burn my reaction now to see if he tries to fucking kill himself? I'm gonna burn my reaction to try and stop him.
He's
Just
not
hold your
gonna-
action. Cool.
He's not going to try to kill himself.
Hit it.
What he is going to do is,
Be a bitch.
yeah. Wonderful. $20 feet, 20 feet. Cool. He's going to cast Fireball at third level, aimed
Wait,
at.
fireball's only.
Oh, if he aims it right, he could get
What are you saying?
3 people at least.
20-foot
You
radius.
get May, Shadow, and Jago, maybe.
James, just say no. 20-foot radius. That's a 40-foot diameter.
Yeah.
Well, he can aim it in the corner, so he doesn't get himself.
Yeah, just
Yeah, he can
What-
aim at anyone, but he
Yeah,
won't be getting
like
Justin.
I said, that's big as hell. So
Yeah. So he'll cast it like. Can't get the. In the room, so it's effectively getting. I mean, he could position it to get May as well.
Do it. Do it all. Yeah. There you go.
So you three need to make a dex save, I believe it is.
this is where your evasion comes in handy, buddy.
This is my time to shine.
Casually missed half of that because my screen froze. Yay!
Dex
Fireball is
save
being cast.
17.
Come on. Come
Ah,
on. Oh, yes.
I was one away.
0 damage, baby. Dodge and flip like fucking Captain America on a fucking
I have always loved
America
the concept of
fucking
a rogue
July the 4th.
using evasion, being dead center, ground zero of a fireball, and still somehow being so good at dodging that they avoid any damage. Trying
So
to figure
Yeah,
that
man.
out, yeah.
Shadow needs to roll a dex save too.
I'm a dexterity beast, and Shadow's got evasion too. I'm pretty sure.
A monk, yeah, he can burn it.
May-
He should be able to burn a key point to do evasion.
take
at
the
this point as
20.
well, yeah.
He doesn't need it.
20 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Shadow and Jago take none.
No, it's not a key point.
Is evasion just a thing
Yeah.
that happens?
For
Just
monks as
evasion
well,
just
yeah,
happens.
it happens. I thought it was.
If
a
you,
key
if you
point.
make a
No.
dexterity saving throw, if you succeed, you take 0 damage.
He saved, so he takes 0 damage.
Yeah. All right.
So Mazio would actually cop damage from that. Fuck.
May's
w-
nearly dead.
Which wouldn't have happened if Jeff hadn't said anything. So, yeah. Thanks, buddy. The healer
Yeah,
is
you'll be right.
not looking good.
The healer needs healing.
We can throw
That
healing
was his
potions, right?
turn. Zoustin, you're up.
Zoustin is going to immediately take stock of the situation, look at his axe, and just gonna go flip, wham, with the broadside of it.
So
Try
going
and knock this
non-lethal.
guy the fuck out. Still raging, still going reckless, but keeping his prick alive. I'll carve his kneecaps out later. Hopefully while he's conscious. But rolling with advantage, but going reckless. For a 23.
23 hits.
18 bludgeoning damage.
See you later. No? Oh.
No.
No, this is my character. I say no.
Second attack.
Yeah, he should be pretty beefy. He's fucking
Sam again.
protecting a king, for fuck's
That-
sake.
Fucking 20.
This could do it.
No.
See you later. See you later. Surely.
Unless he rolls bullshit.
3 and an 11 plus 7,
Total of.
I get confused with that, so
14 plus 7
21.
is
21.
21
Stupid.
points of bludgeoning damage to this prick.
So as you swing the axe down, flat side,
Mhm.
kung, his feet drill into the ground like an inch, and
Yeah, that's it.
this Vulpin sonar shatters from the head down, revealing a dragonborn standing there, eyes glowing red. As they flicker out, roll up into the inside his skull, and he just
Timber.
currently unconscious.
Yay.
With that note, I then spend my movement.
Dragonborns.
Dragonborns
Dragon
didn't have
mine.
breath weapons.
I'm just trying to piece shit together, and it's all
Actually, I can't.
not. It's all looking pretty fucking shady.
I run on. Okay,
Above table.
there's a point. I then sit on his chest and fire.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out. Mate needs help!
I'm good.
Initiative is
Pitching on the floor.
over. Guards rush in. The two that rush in on Mira's side run up to her. You alright, princess? Where's the king? Where's the king?
He's in his private quarters. The advisors just went nuts and started attacking him.
You see one of the first ones that rush up to you is actually Alderon. And he looks over at this scene where one of
One of
well,
them's just been vaporized.
yeah, he sees like a sizzling corpse up at the throne. The other one is unconscious with the pet sitting on top. He's like, should we dispatch the pets as well?
This one's
No.
Jago immediately runs over to May, and even though I know she can heal herself, and she said she's fine, he's just gonna like half-handedly like hand out a healing potion and go, "Are you sure?"
It's okay, Jago. Save it.
Okay.
And I just cure wounds myself. Save that for when it's really needed.
When this one does something.
And then I drink it. No.
Two of the guards come in and they go to one of the bookcases to the right-hand side, pull one of the books, and it like opens up, and they grab like a couple of potions, and they start handing it out to those look injured. So May gets a superior healing potion.
Thank you.
Far out.
Who
She
else
could've
is
saved
injured?
that, just cast healing word on herself.
Me.
Okay.
I'm putting that straight in my bag. I'm not using it. Superior. Superior.
I just need a regular,
So he hands you a regular.
and I'm also gonna do the same. Just put it straight in my bag.
And then he
Oh.
takes the remainder and puts them back in the cupboard and closes it, and he's just like,
Nope.
"What the fuck is?"
He could have just like straight dumped them.
It's like,
Can
oh,
can
thank
I?
you so much.
Alright.
Pocket
The
deal.
where's the cupboard?
I get to know.
That I seen him take it
God
from?
fucking damn it.
It is the
Yeah.
bookcase that's here.
I would like to. Yeah, I want to fucking sneakily try and steal some if I can.
We
With
just saved
the-
the king. Now how we're going to end up in
15 to
jail.
20 guards that are filing in, plus more on the way. You make your way over to the cupboard. You didn't see how he activated it and opened it,
Oh,
but you do know that it does open. So you have all this bookcase. What are you doing?
Read the room, buddy.
yeah. Jago's not stupid enough to fucking steal in front of 15 to 20 guards. He'll just like look at the bookcase and go, hey, cool books, man. Like, you read. He looks at one of the nearest guards and go, hey, man, you read? I like to read sometimes. That's all he's gonna do.
Good for you, little man.
Oh man. Puny human.
I've never heard the two
Puny
words little
gods.
man sound so fucking racist before.
Hey, little man is fine. There's other words that will set him off that he does not like.
Oh.
No, I'm not telling him. You think I'm stupid? I'm not
Yes.
giving the DM ideas.
Yes, I do think you're stupid.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
fuck you.
Excuse me.
You guys are feral.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
not
take you
stealing
anyway.
shit.
So they come in, they end up making sure the room's secure. And 2 in these corners, Vulcan guards drop
In
their
what corner? Sorry, I
invisibility.
didn't. My map was.
Top
not
right and left behind the
Oh yeah.
drones. They
Yep.
kind of come out of hiding, both looking pretty fucked up.
Do any of the guards have the same medallions?
You can make a perception check.
I would like to, please.
And Zowson, you can make another one now that you're currently sitting on this guy's chest. You do not see this medallion anywhere else.
Fucking hell!
You're just sitting on his chest very pouty like a 2-year-old.
No, at this point, what I am going to say is anyone comes near this fucking unconscious dude, I'm going to point my axe right at him and say, no, none of you can be trusted right now. These were his trusted advisors, and they were traitors. Prove that you are actually loyal, or I will cut you down.
Is the Ring of Truth still active?
No. So the 2 advisors were the
Oh.
ones that were holding that.
Holding it up, yeah.
So these 2 invisible Vulcan appear in these corners looking rough as shit. And they're effectively... They're not fighters. They're not magic users besides this invisibility. They're watchers. They
Oh, it's going to make
are...
it easy to cut them down then if they fucking come near me.
Yeah,
Try
they're
and
not
make them
coming
stay
near
away from me.
you. They're coming to effectively back up Mira's story that the advisors were evil and they were controlling the king.
I'd like to loot the bodies.
No one comes near this body.
Or
You
I'd
will
like
be
to
classed
loot
as-
the body of the one that's. I just want to loot a body.
Come, Cuddy.
Roll an
fucker.
investigation.
Sadly, the bard's not here to play the flute, so Jago can't loot the body.
Oh.
Loot that buddy now. Loot the motherfucker.
You
Take my
find
flute while
the
you get
medallion
buddy.
that is still intact. It's a bit singed, but and the red glowing stone in the center is no longer glowing. It's a dull red.
Yep.
In his pocket, he has 350 gold.
Oh.
That's about
That's it?
Yeah.
Cool.
He has
I'll take that.
like a pouch that has like miscellaneous herbs and stuff in it, but you're not
Oh,
sure
I'll
what
take that
they
shit
are
too.
or
I'll take it all.
He's just going to sit and smoke it and figure out what it is.
You open that corpse, then hit spacebar.
No, I'll probably end up giving the herbs and shit to May because she does all that sort of shit.
Baldur's Gate reference. Spacebar triggers take all. Just didn't even look what it is. Just taking it all.
Yep.
I'm trying to do a build a bear.
Hey,
person.
why am I incumbent?
What'd you say? 350 gold?
300.
No. No.
300?
350 platinum.
Sorry.
300
Seriously,
gold.
what did you actually say?
I think it was 300 gold.
300? Okay, cool. I'll take it. Medallion.
Medallion. Does medallion things.
Strangle snake. I know what that means.
Right.
We should probably get him gagged and tied up. Just so when he wakes up, he can't
Yep.
poof out.
I'm on it. This is
And
my
get him
prisoner.
back. Get him to our friends.
Hey, I have rope. Awesome.
Told you rope's useful.
Yeah.
All right, so I will
Rubbish
say
through my
that
bag looking for my rope.
you
What the
tie
fuck
out.
is this umbrella thing? Weird.
You tie up this advisor. The king comes out of his room. The guards are all kind of just forming in now. Alderan heads outside to inform the massive line that the king's not going to be able to perform his duty today. There's been an attack on his life.
Oh, come on! We've been waiting here for hours. Sorry,
Yeah, pretty much.
been in the crowd for you.
Hours.
Yeah,
And
been hours for them.
yeah, so that's where we're going to end tonight's session. We'll pick it back up next week with, I guess, torturing and kneecapping a dragonborn imposter.
Oh, this
Yes.
guy's kneecaps are mine.
I will say
Why?
that when the king came out, he was very, like, groggy and not, like, sure on his feet, even though he had healed twice.
Can, Mr. DM, can I, because above table I've been thinking about it, but I think Jago would also, and I'd like to roll for this, the scales on bits, the dragon from Wanderer. I'd like to, for me, it's all dragon orientated. So I want to see if I can roll an intelligence check just to see if I have an inkling that all of this might be connected, if that's possible.
Sure, roll an
If not,
intelligence.
Cool. I just see a lot of dragon shit coming up, and his intelligence is +3, so straight intelligence. No. I think that's exactly what I rolled last time for an intelligence.
It's
check
one of
was
those
8.
things like when someone says, geez, the number 7's like really around a lot, and then you start noticing 7s everywhere. That's
Or
Yeah.
like number 9 keeps getting rolled.
yeah.
And
Yeah, no.
suddenly,
Like the red, like
fucking
when
campaign
someone
all
says,
the
"Oh yeah, I got a
time.
red car," and then you see red cars on the
Yeah.
road everywhere.
That's what you
cool.
put it
I have a
down to.
white car.
I don't have a
what?
car at all.
So that's where we're gonna end tonight's session. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I guess I should probably find someone to
Have
raid.
that one.
It's a white car.
I have this one.
white
Ready?
car.
All right. Who we got?
Capillaries knocked off.
I don't know who's on. Let's have a look. See.
Oh, Al was playing, but she's not anymore.
What if who am I following?
Belarus playing Stardew. Belarus playing Stardew.
People are painting minis.
See how
That's
many
who
I
we-
can get of these in before we end. Oh no!
I don't know.
Oh no!
All right.
Tick 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 tick.
Iron Mouse
Same
is live right
category.
now.
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
raid Iron Mouse.
Who's Iron Mouse?
7.3 thousand followers.
She is a massive VTuber. Like
Iron Mouse.
I follow Iron Mouse, and she's
Did a thing that
lovely.
Matt Mercer was involved in, so
Let's
Yeah,
start the raid.
Cyclothon.
Oh,
Cyclothon.
we are unable
Oh,
to raid them at this time.
oh,
Oh,
rude.
she's not accepting
cool.
raids, is she?
Rude.
That's fair.
All right.
That's
Well,
fair.
trying to find-
Victoria, the Sun Eater's
Yep,
currently
that'll do.
asleep. Ollie's currently
we'll
asleep.
do it again.
so much
We could raid
cheese.
Soviet Womble. He's another big one. Yeah, because none of my other big ones are currently online.
Yes, everyone was pretty big.
But at the moment he's only got 199 viewers
That's
up
fine.
and running.
It's starting.
That's
Still
fine.
bigger than
So-
what we got. It's something.
Jeez, man. All right.
It's
Thanks everyone for playing.
Uh,
Thanks
Peace,
for
man.
joining us. Thanks for spamming the chat with the cheese.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We will see you next Tuesday.
Jeez.
Cheese.
Cheers.
Bye bye.
I need the outro thing.